Stop encouraging racially marginalized people to listen to both sides. We don't have anything to learn from people who don't value our humanity, from people who don't think our humanity is worth as much as theirs. It is gaslighting at the highest levels to pretend that we benefit from engaging in discussion with people who believe we are subhuman, from people who do not believe that we are deserving of the same level of humanity that they have. This is not a both sides thing. This is not a two-way street. It is not as if racially marginalized people don't believe that the dominant majority are deserving of human rights, are deserving of dignity. We simply are asking not to be oppressed. That is not the same as desiring to oppress. So the fact that folks keep insisting that there is a both sides that need to be listened to and there's a discussion to be had on both sides, especially when you've developed no protocols, no mechanisms for identifying harmful speech and rooting it out, you place marginalized, racially marginalized people who have been oppressed, exploited, and brutalized in every possible way in the worst possible predicament when you put them in circumstances where they have to entertain discussions with people who want to continue to harm them and say that it is for the greater good, that there is something for the oppressed and marginalized person to learn from the person who doesn't think that they are human. I'm working on the lynching section in my app, which required me to revisit the lynching of Sam Hose. And if you're unfamiliar, I've talked about this before on this app. Sam Hose's lynching happens in 1899. It's one of the most horrific lynchings. He's beaten, he's strung up, he's dismembered, he's shot, he's burned alive to a crowd of thousands that are chanting glory to God while it happens. There was a special train designated to take people from Atlanta to Noonan, where the lynching happened, so they could watch it. In the literature I was going through about the Sam Hose lynching, I ran into this consistent refrain where white people are encouraging black people at the time to listen to both sides. And I know that well-intentioned liberals today who say the same things don't consider themselves to be the progeny, the ideological descendants of those white folks, but they absolutely are. It is harmful. It is toxic. We don't have racially marginalized people. We know what they think. It has been part of every textbook, every religion, every science article, and the law. We do not need further exposure to that. The idea that both sides have merit and are equal in this debate is toxic and harmful. Stop.